So could you show us, David, how do you set up a session or a class?
Okay, this is how we set up a session or a class. We click on new session. We give the session or class a name. And we click create. So we can see now we have created our session. And to go to the session, simply click on the join session button. We are now at my class page, and all I need to do now is to invite some students to join the group.
So how do you do that?
Easiest way to do it, I find, we can prepare custom URLs, but the easiest way is to click on this URL, copy, and paste it into chat in Zoom, or to email it to students to access the lesson.
Okay, so if you do that now, I'll pause, and then Rachel and I can join your class. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll pause now. So what I'm doing now is I'm clicking on the link that David's given to me. Hi, what is your name? I should give my name. Helen Myers. And then I continue. And the input has already cleverly picked up my microphone, which is here. That's fine. So I close. And a moment it says that I don't have any exercises yet. So I'll now just pause the recording.
Okay, so I can see that Helen and Rachel have now joined my class. The first thing I want to do is create a very, very simple exercise for them. So we click on exercises, new exercise, give the exercise a name. Click save. The next thing I will want to do is add a simple recorder and some instructions. So I'm to add some instructions.
Oh.
There's some spelling mistakes in there, isn't there?
I'd like to describe my one.
So I've added some instructions. I now want to add a simple recorder for students to record on. We have created an exercise. Click save. I now want to share that exercise with students. So I come across to the exercise, click on the down arrow and share to session. That exercise has now been shared with the students. Cool.
And I'm looking for my... So now we're looking at my screen and this just popped up. I didn't do anything, it just appeared. You have a new exercise available, so I shall close that to find out what it is. There it is, it says describe your town. At the moment it's unopened. I click, describe your town. Okay, so very clear, please click start, that's up here, record, that'll be there, and describe your town. So I click start. And when I'm ready, I will record myself. My town is in the southeast of England. It's a lovely place to live with a lot of shops and things to do. I stop recording and then I can check on what the recording is like by sharing the sound. But before I submit it, I'd like to be able to see whether it's the way they want it. So I click on there. My town is in the southeast of England. It's a lovely place to live with a lot of shops and things to do. So I'm happy with that. And I think that the quality of the audio is really good on that. So at that point, I will now click submit. You've submitted this exercise. Fine. And
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, David has received some work from Helen.
And to do this, I simply click on submissions. I can see Describe Your Town has one submission, and it's from Helen. And here is Helen's work.
my town is in the southeast of England. It's a lovely place to live with a lot of shops and things to do.
I can also download the recording if I wish.
And then hopefully, given that it was such a lovely piece of work, you'll want to give Helen some feedback.
Oh, please.
I do want to give Helen some feedback. And to give feedback, I would click on Feedback. Perhaps type some text in here at the moment.
What do we think about Helen's accent? Be gentle, because I know you're from the north. You may have found her southern tones hard to understand.
And I won't look so that it can be a surprise to me when I see it.
Yes, just before you click send on that, just check the spelling of rose for a moment.
Thank you.
There we are.
So I wonder whether I can see this. I shall now pause the recording and show what it looks like from mine. And here's my screen, and it just popped up there that if I click on that, I've got the feedback already that my accent is like an English rose blowing in the breeze. And interestingly, can I still hear it? My town is in the south, so I've got a record of that as well, which is great.